Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to do a favorites. This has been requested time and time again. I don't do these videos regularly because I tend to have the same favorites. So what I do plan on doing is, for those of you that want to hear my favorites video, let me know if you want me to do it every 3 months. I think that's a pretty good time frame for me to try new things out to see if I stick with the same products or I change them out. If you watch my last video, then you know that I'm trying to do a no buy. So upcoming favorite videos will be basically a rotation of what I have in my collection already. Majority of the products that I will be showing you is on my face. This is typically what I would like to do for an everyday look. I don't even have liner on, like I just went for it and I was like, we just need to film this video, slap some makeup on your face. So with that said, Lenny, Larry, and I are going to get started with this video. This is one of my favorites. Let's start with a non-beauty related favorite, and that is this cookie. I've been eating this for like months and it's kind of a treat for me. I eat like a fourth of it every time just to snack on it if I get like that sweet craving. I like the chocolate chip version of this. This is the complete cookie. I don't eat this for like health reasons or like this is the healthier version. I like the texture of it. I like chewy cookies, and so this is like right up my alley. I don't know how much healthier it is. It tastes like a regular cookie to me. So I don't have a favorite primer. I'm basically trying to finish up the Makeup Forever, which is why I use it like 50,000 times in my tutorials. I just want to finish it. I just want to finish it up. Let's just finish it. But as far as foundation is concerned, I love these two. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I recently did start using the MAC Strobe Cream because I got it as a small size sample and I'm liking it. So I think I just kind of like illuminating products or illuminators, liquid versions anyway, that I can mix in with my foundation, because my foundation is for oily skin, but I kind of, you know, I appreciate that little glowy look on the skin. So I do like to add it with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I am in the shade Sahel. Estee Lauder is my full coverage. MAC is like, I'm barely even trying, and this is my happy medium. I love the coverage on this. It literally feels like nothing on my face, but it gives me medium coverage, which I think at this point is my favorite coverage, because I don't know, I think full coverage is very like visible, whereas you can kind of like sheer this out and it can just be used to even out the skin tone. I love the way it wears. I hate that it's expensive. It is on my face. This is on my face. This is a combination. As far as powder is concerned, I have two favorites. You've seen it in all my tutorials. This is the MAC Set Powder in Patrick's Powder. I know this was limited edition. However, I heard through the grapevine, I don't know how true this is, so don't quote me on it, but someone had compared this powder to another MAC powder in their permanent collection, and the ingredients is exactly the same, if not nearly the same. I just put a puff in here. This is the one that came with my MAC powder. I just put it in here because it fits nicely and it works well. I love the way this looks on my face. With baking, it can go very well, like very bad. I need to set the center of my face because I get oily, but I don't like it to look dry or cakey. The only thing that I have an issue with this powder is that it's not really translucent. It kind of has that like light cast, so it will lighten up your foundation. So what I would recommend, and what I do, I'm gonna flip the script, move into the next product, is use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium dark, and then I would apply this all over the rest of my face, and then I lightly dust it through the center and bring back my natural color, because this is pretty close to my natural skin tone. And the reason I like this is because it's just kind of a finishing powder. It doesn't add extra coverage, and it also creates this like It's a very subtle, natural, like, luminosity to the skin. I'm gonna hit pan on this soon, and I gotta buy me a new one. I know I did mention I'm gonna do a no buy, but that's a no buy on items that I still have. So an example would be powders. I would only buy a new powder if I run out of the powders that I already own. Get what I'm saying? Like, I do need to replenish stuff eventually. This no buy is more of like, I want you, but I can't get you. I can't touch you because you taken, you married. That's where we're going with this. So I turned down the air conditioner thinking that, oh my gosh, it's so cold this fall season. It's hot as hell. Had to bring it back down. Surprisingly, my favorite, my favorite bronzer of the time, I kind of had a hard time picking this one because it was between this and Laguna, but I feel like I've loved this a little bit more. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I know they have a new packaging and everything, but I like the finish it gives me. It's a matte bronzer, and I think it's more warm than anything, but it's not entirely warm. It does have a bit of that neutralness, finesse to it. And I've been loving to apply my bronzer with a dual fiber brush. It almost gives you that airbrushed finish, like you don't really know where it starts and ends, and it just looks like you in the sun baking in the beautiful goodness of rays. Yes, poetic justice. I'm amazing with words. But that is a really good bronzer, and I'm glad I kept it because I almost decluttered it. You knew, girl, you knew. That's not your heart, it's over here. Obviously, I'm not good with directions either. Essence, it beats out just about every other one that I own. I like this better than Champagne Pop. What else do I have there? I don't know, I got a couple. This is so similar to the NARS Tribulation blush, but it looks like a highlighter. That is by far my favorite one, but this is like it's almost a dupe to it. And I did apply this pretty much in this entire area because I like my cheeks to have a glow, but I can't do that with highlighters like Colourpop Colourpop. I've never tried their highlighters. I meant Champagne Pop. So the Becca highlighters, I have an Anastasia one. They're too pigmented, and that, even though I like it, every now and again, it's not my favorite highlighter finish for everyday wear. I have textured skin. I have pores the size of the Mariana Trench, where I'm from, by the way. It's like, wait, north is up there. Oh yeah, I'm right. That way. Contain the pores, because they're not very nice. If you don't own this highlight and you're into that same type of highlight finish, definitely check it out, and this shade is in Be My Highlight. I totally forgot concealer. Totally forgot. My favorite concealer, I have two concealers, so you got a 50-50 chance. I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I have two colors. I have Light Sand, which is really light, and then I have Light Medium Honey, which is still pretty light. And then my go-to shade, which is the closest to my skin tone, is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger. And honestly, it has nothing to do with the color. It's more so the finish and how it wears. Shape Tape will cover anything. It will cover up a murder. The issue I have with it is that it's very full coverage, and so I do feel it. You feel like it feels all tacky and stuff when you're applying it. But if it's everyday wear, I love the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and it goes so well with that foundation I showed you earlier. It's kind of that similar finish, and where it gives you medium coverage, covers beautifully, blends beautifully, but it doesn't feel like it's there on your face. The closest comparison I can find or remember is the from the drugstore is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I think that's what it's called. called. It's been a while since I used that, but it's very similar in formula. I just think that this wears a lot better. I remember that one breaking up on me a little bit, but in terms of like how it applies, it's very similar. I think I need to purchase a lighter one again when I finish with that Shape Tape, which will probably be never, but I think this one takes the cake for now, at least. I changed my mind like you change your underwear, you know? Eyeshadow. I'm gonna show this to you because you can get them in the permanent collection area of MAC, but I have to say that my favorite eyeshadows are my Patrickstarrr palettes. I have one shade on my lid, and that's Saddle, which is... I know my MAC shade. This is Saddle. I think this is like a perfect palette for me. Let me tell you what these colors are. It's also in that video, but if you don't want to refer back because it's a pretty long one. This one here is Amber Lights. This one is Soft Brown. And this one is Swiss Chocolate. This is not a permanent shade, so I'm not going to go over it. It's not really one of my favorites either. Here you have Brulee. This one is I'm Into It, I think it's called. Oh no, this is the Oh My God that I can't pronounce. If you want a similar shade to this, I can't think of the top of my head, but I think it's called Honey Lust from MAC. That might be a similar shade. This is Embark, and then this one here is Saddle, which is one of my favorite browns. The history of the world. It blends like a dream. Soft brown too though is really good. Really good. Okay, my lip stuff. This is Max Touch. It is a Lustre. I probably used this in a video more than I should have, but oh well. I just think if you have a similar complexion to mine, it's like the perfect everyday, don't even think about it type of shade. It looks gorgeous with everything. Everything. You spent 30 minutes on your eyeshadow alone. Girl, this takes you about 30 seconds. You ain't got to think about it. Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Stud. I really do enjoy these Colourpop satin finish lip stuff. It's that comfortable, nearly matte formula, and the shade is just... Can we take a moment? Appreciate it, guys. This has probably been my most used liquid lipstick out of the stash that I have. Yeah, this one. Lip liners. Are you surprised? I got Cork with me. That brown shade. If you have a similar complexion to mine and you have a hard time wearing light lipstick, put this on first, apply the lipstick, whatever liquid lipstick, you name it, and then you blend it together. I guarantee you it will work. Now the next one that I have is Hover, and this is what I have as my lip liner today, and I will show you the other product right after. Right there. I don't think that this made my top products list. I might have just like overlooked it, but this should have been there. Then I have the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Walkyrie. Still, if you know how to properly pronounce that, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, let me know. This product was in my top products video, and rightfully so. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this right now because I'm feeling this way. This finish, like the way it feels on my lips, this is my favorite lip product finish of all times. I kind of like lip gloss look or a matte look, but I don't like a liquid lipstick matte look. I like something that's comfortable and something that almost looks a little powdery, if that makes sense. And that's what this finish is. It's a comfortable matte. I can still move the product around. My lips don't feel like the Sahara Desert. It's not extremely opaque, so a little bit of your lips still show through, which is great for everyday wear. So this has to be one of my faves. And lastly, my favorite lip gloss has to be MAC's Cremesheen in Boy Beige, because you probably saw it like 57 times in the past 2 weeks. Just kidding, maybe 3. I like lighter, very lightweight lip gloss, and so I primarily focus the pigmentation on what's underneath it and then just apply something lighter on the top. This I love. This is like my favorite MAC lip gloss formula. If you haven't tried the Cremesheen line and you're looking for a lip gloss and you want it, you just so happen to be like, hey, I'm a MAC, test out the Cremesheen line. It's amazing. They have a couple colors. It's not the most extensive line, but since they're so sheer, they're just kind of like, they just top off the look. The lips make it look all juicy, yummy. Yeah, album dropping 2000 never. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a rather lengthy one, I'm pretty sure, but hey, I'm gonna see you in another 3 months, so you won't have to hear me talk about favorites for that time. The time being, I had so much fun filming this video. For some reason I had some energy. Maybe it's because I had a really good meal. I'll just tell you what I had. I had spinach and eggs, and I had me a strawberry banana apple juice smoothie, and I had some chips. My life is a balance. Anywho guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you did and it's your first time here, go ahead and click the red subscribe button down below if you are interested. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys like this makeup look, check me out on Instagram. It is the first link in the description box down below. I will always list all my makeup products there, regardless of the video, or if the video, where is your English? Regardless if the video is makeup related or not, you can always find my makeup looks over there, so check me out on Instagram down below. Last time I'm saying it for this video. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking really good care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Peace. Bye.